Hi guys, here we are with the last video for this Google Sheets assignment. Please make sure that you are following along and completing the assignment as you are watching these videos. All right, let's take a look at the steps in this section. The first thing that it tells us to do is to merge cells A53 through G53. Well, let's find those first. Okay, we know here's A and here's G. Now we need row 53. That's right here. So what are we going to do? We're going to click and we're going to highlight all of those cells, just like it told us to in the step. And then it says to center a line. How are we going to do that? We have to click on the Merge Cells option. Look at the menu on your screen or the toolbar on your screen. Okay, and you need to find this funny looking button. Highlight or hover over it and it will say merge cells. And then if you click here on merge cells, what happened? All of those cells merged into one cell, and now the font or the text is centered. So that takes care of step one. Now it says change the fill color for all of the cells in A53 from red to pink. So now you're going to click here and you're going to change the color looking for the paint bucket. Find your paint bucket and change it from red to pink. Maybe we can do this bright pink color over here. All right, next step. You're going to need to insert a row below 60 and enter your name into the first cell. So below 60. So the first thing we have to do, here's 60. Let's find it and let's click on it. When you click on 60, it highlights the entire row all the way across. What we need to do now is to right-click. Okay, remember right-click, we use our middle finger on the mouse to right-click. We get a menu of options that pops up, and we need to insert one below. Now what happened? Now we have a new row just below 60, and it tells us to enter our first and last name. Okay, so now our name is entered into that first cell. That takes care of step two. Oh, looks like there's two step twos. Okay, now we're moving on to the one that is numbered 3. So now we need to delete row 59 that contains Ben Mathis. Let's find 59, Ben Mathis. So now we're going to do the same, it's a very similar thing. We're going to right click. Remember, you're using your middle finger to right click, and then we're going to, this time, delete the row. Delete the row. Now Ben Mathis is gone. Next up, the one that is numbered 4, it says change the title in F54 from order to quantity and delete all of the dates. So let's try that together. So from ordered to quantity. And then it says to delete all of the dates. So let's go ahead and highlight all of the dates and then backspace or click delete. Okay. Then it says, so that takes care of the one that's numbered 4. The one that's numbered 5, it says in cell F55, use this formula. All right, we're going to double click in here and we're going to highlight the formula and we're going to copy it and then we're going to paste it into F55, which is here. So double click and then Control V. Okay, it entered a formula. Now we need to hit enter. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky. If yours shows up as a date still instead of a number, let me show you how we're going to fix that. You're going to click over here on the number 1 under lemon drops. Then you're going to come up here to the toolbar and you're going to hover over this, what looks like a paint roller. And if you hover over it, it will say the words paint format. If you click there, just a regular normal left click, and then see how it highlights around that cell, that blue dotted line? Then if you come over and you just simply click on the date here, or the cell with the date in it, what happened. Okay, then now you fix the formatting in that cell, and now it's using regular numbers like it's supposed to. Okay, and so now what did it do? It is calculating up the quantity, the number of items that were ordered. So 1 + 1 = 2. Let's see what it wants us to do next. Now we need to click on F55 and use the fill handle to pull it down to F64. So we're going to click on right here, F55, and we're going to pull it all the way down to 64. Now what happened? It added across, okay, and gave us the total. And then down here, what did it do? It added up everything in this entire column and gave us a total for us right there. So Sheets is awesome for using formulas to do a lot of math for us in a very quick and efficient way. Now, the one that's numbered 7, it says choose B55 to B63 and wrap the text. Okay, this is kind of a cool one. Let's look at these cells right here, 55 to 63 in the B column. They look like addresses, but what's interesting is that they are cut off. They're sort of hidden behind the phone numbers. So we're going to fix that. Take your mouse and come up to the top toolbar, and you need to hover over the one that looks sort of like this. If you hover over it, it will say text wrapping. And then you're going to click on the little drop-down triangle. See where that finger is pointing? Click there. And then you're going to select the middle option that says wrap. It kind of looks like a back arrow or a little sideways horseshoe. So you're going to click on wrap. And what do you notice happened on your screen? Now you can see all of the addresses more clearly. Okay, it widened the rows in order for you to be able to see more of the information that was entered. All right, so now it's asking us, I believe this is the final item. It is before we hit submit. So now you're going to center align cells D55 through F64. So we're going to start over here in D. We're going to go D through F. And we're going to highlight down to row 64, which is right here. Okay, do you see how all of the numbers line up against the right side, against the line here? We need to make them centered. And this option is very similar to the way that we centered things in Google Docs. You're going to come up here to the toolbar, and then you're going to find the alignment section. You're going to click on the drop down arrow, and right now everything is right aligned. We want to choose center align and click there, and then now all of our numbers are in the center. So now we have gone through and we have done all of the steps, and it tells us now it's time to submit. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back to Canvas. Okay, and if everything that you've done here shows up in the assignment button on Canvas, then you're good to go. And you simply hit the blue submit button in the top right corner. If not, you're just going to need to simply copy and paste everything over. So you can click in this top button here, and then you can do Control-C on your keyboard, and then go to the assignment in Canvas that is missing your information, click on that same button and paste right over into it, and then hit the blue submit button. All right, ask a neighbor, okay, or put your name in classroom queue or raise your hand if you need assistance with this assignment. Thank you.